This is going to be a quick one-take video of the trigger review. So I know I did go over it briefly, but I want to just do a video outside of the range a few days later after taking a little bit of time to reflect and, you know, think about the product that I purchased, get out of that, like, what do you call it, that your adrenaline's flowing and everything. So now that I've calmed down and everything like that, here's the AR. Let's it's 100% clear, safe distance. Oh my god, just that alone does it. But let's boom. There's no wall, and then just, oh my god, let me just get closer to you guys so you guys can see that. But actually, let's go on this side so you guys can actually see. But like, there's no take up, like, at all. Boom. And then the reset. That, oh my god. So, and again, just, oh, that's so crazy. So, this is the Rise Armament Ra-240 OPMOD trigger. And again, I went with this one because it does match my EDC. I'm the type of person who doesn't like too much color or anything. Just black, and then like a super dark gray for the hand, for the grip and stuff like that. Dark, like, so it has like a tiny bit of contrast, but I still just like the blacked out look of everything. And then just that hit of color, red trigger. That's it. I'm a very simple person. Don't really care for all the wild colors and everything. When I get my Staccato P, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be putting a red trigger in it. So, yeah. So for the trigger, I've never just shot with a red dot on a rifle. Usually I have my, what do you call it, my irons up. This time I was like, you know what? I see a lot of people shooting without it. I wonder how it's going to be. So I was like, let's try it. And I can say I'm 100% impressed. I didn't sight this one in all the way. It could get a little bit tighter grouping wise, but just going from one rifle to the other, this thing, it did set up pretty good. What I was mainly doing, I wasn't really like going for I was going for accuracy, but I wasn't going for accuracy like trying to get groupings. I was just trying to test the trigger speed wise and getting used to a super crisp trigger like this, because I've only ever used enhanced mil spec triggers. I have never used a trigger that was like this. That's a drop in. I've never installed the trigger into a rifle or anything like that. I'm not a gunsmith, none of the above. So I was like, you know what? Let's get a drop-in trigger that I like the aesthetics of, and let's test it out. And from the last video, which I will link in the description, you guys can see I was doing pretty well. I may need an adjustable gas block because when you really go fast with this trigger, it doesn't cycle around fast enough. So sometimes it'll stovepipe, which will be an issue if I ever had to use this thing in a defensive situation. So we're going to get this thing all dialed in. And as I also mentioned, this muzzle brake is going to be changed out for the Surefire 3-prong muzzle brake, as well as the Surefire Warden. I do like the look of that, and I'm going to be practicing with that, and that's going to be my setup for this thing. I don't plan to do anything else to this after that. This is going to be my like training rifle. I may just like do a couple little things where it's just like, because this has a little bit of play at the top, so I may see if I can get something like a screw that will go in and put tension on this thing so it's like super tight down, and I will be running all my drills with this. I do also plan to go to Texas. I do plan to move there, but first I'm going to go down there and take some courses so I'll be able to move around and do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's like my plan, because I am an armed security guard and I do want to progress in this field because I do like it. I do see it as a career. I may even start my own armed security, like personal security executive protection company in the future. Who knows? But anyhow, enough chatting. Let's get into the trigger. So as you guys saw, the pull is great. There is no take up at all. The thing was advertised at about a 2.5 pound trigger. That does feel accurate because it does feel just like the trigger that is in my EDC, which is a Canik. The freedomsmith Zombie Pro, I believe that's about 2.5 pounds as well. They're great. You can shoot super fast. You get a lot real accuracy because there's no like take up for you to like, what do you call it? Like, so for me, the thing about take up is like I'll be anticipating the break and then I'll pull it and then I'll pull it to the left. Or if I'm trying to overcompensate, I'll pull it to the right when I do the trigger. But with this one, let's just, again, let's boom, bullet release. Again, that's empty, just so you guys see, because the magazine is clear. But you just, like, there's no take up. You're on the wall once you put your finger on the trigger, boom, and it breaks. That's it. So I was not sure how I was going to like that in the beginning, because I've never used a rifle trigger like that, but after using it, love it. And again, I was not sponsored. There was a discount because there was a sale going on, but that has nothing to do with me. And even if I did get the product for free, I'd give you guys a accurate, what do you call it? An accurate review of it, because that's just how I am. I have gotten products on my other channel from companies for free, and I've still given my 100% honest opinion, because at the end of the day, I don't recommend things that I don't like. And I also like preface that I may not like it, but you may, and that's just life, because not everybody likes the same things. But for this, I definitely suggest you guys, if not, go and get one. Find somebody who has one. Like maybe you're at the range and you see somebody with a similar Rise Armament trigger. Say, hey, would you mind if I get a couple rounds in with that? Of course, some people, you know, ammo's expensive and sometimes it's hard to find, because in times like this, people are panic buying. So you may have to give the person a couple dollars, or give them some ammo, or use your own ammo, or trade them ammo, whatever. But just getting a few rounds with this thing, it would be great. And at the range, the range guy was saying, so I did become a member of the range, and I was letting the guy know, like, next time I come back, free to use it if you want, so you can test it out and see. But he was saying that he was interested in getting one of these triggers because the price is good. They're around $100 for some of the other ones that are not red, and then up to $130. I got mine for $130 shipped, 2-day shipping, because it was like 12% off. So yeah, I was able to do that. But do I recommend you buying this trigger? Absolutely. Are there better triggers out there? I'm pretty sure there are. I don't personally have any experience with anything besides upgraded mil-spec triggers or enhanced mil-spec triggers, like trigger kits, not drop-in triggers. So I do plan on one, building another rifle. Like once this channel get monetized and I'm getting money in, then I'll be able to purchase more things. Then I'll be able to build more rifles. But first comes first, I want the 2011, so I will be getting my Staccato first. But yeah, this is kind of just really a talking video, because it's raining out and I wanted to go to the range, but I'm probably not going to get there this weekend because I could not find any ammo. But maybe if I'm able to go to the Bass Pro Shop tomorrow or something, I'll be able to find some. But yeah, overall, this rifle, I am not even $1,000 into it. So for what it is, it's great on a budget. And a lot of people are like, oh, would you rather a $7,000 rifle or a $1,000 rifle and $6,000 worth of training? To be quite honest, somebody who's building a $1,000 rifle is not going to have $6,000 for training, like myself. Will I eventually want to have $6,000 worth of training? Absolutely. When I have $6,000 worth of training, will I still be using this? I'm quite sure I will. Parts will more than likely be upgraded, so I'll probably be around $1,500 into this thing, or maybe $2,000 into this thing, but that's just how it goes. Once you train, once you figure out what you like and what you don't like and what works and dialing everything in, you spend money. That's the name of the game. And something like this is supposed to protect your life, so cheaping out on it is not great, and that's absolutely not what I plan to do. I just purchase things smart, and I purchase things on sale, so I'm getting parts like the trigger, for example. It would have been about $160 or so. I believe I ended up paying, if not $129, the retail price with shipping. I paid a little less, like $110, something around there, but I saved a good $50-$60 on the trigger. On the irons, I saved, I forget how much they cost, but those were also on sale, so I got those. The grip, this was on sale. I bought all three at the same time, and there was a sale. I pretty much got the grip for free, and then a discount on the two irons. The lower was on sale. I spent 200 and something bucks, like $240 after taxes and everything. That was on sale. This sightmark optic, I believe it was like $150, and I got it for like $75 on Amazon or something. It was on sale. The upper, the Midway Stoner 13.9 pin and welded upper, was also on sale. It was like $400 retail, and I think I paid $300. This Hera grip was like, I forget how much I paid for it, but it wasn't a lot of money, maybe $40. That was also on sale, or I paid less, and retail's $40 and I paid less. But regardless, I'm under $1,000 into everything in this training rifle, and I can 100% say that I am satisfied with the money that I spent. For some people, $1,000 is not a lot of money. To me, it is. I'm just a regular working guy, and this is a hobby turning into a career. So in the future, I do hope to, have 2, 3, 4, 5 of these of different price ranges, from sub $1,000 to maybe 4, 5, 6 grand. You never know how this YouTube stuff can go. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope all this rambling helped you guys out a bit. I know I was supposed to just be talking about the trigger and everything, but I kind of just rambled on and gave you guys my opinions of everything and went down on my rifle build price and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do for another video is just get into like the price breakdown of everything with links and stuff like that. So if you are looking to replicate this or replicate something similar, you can. But yeah. Oh, also, I got this from Bass Pro Shop. The Cabela's inside of Bass Pro Shop. I think I spent $20 on this, and it does fit my rifle. So yeah, it fits the rifle, as you guys can see here. Fits the rifle, and I can fit like 1, 2, maybe if I move this 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 magazines, and these are 29 round magazines, so I can fit another 5, 6, 7 magazines in here, depending on how I like, move this thing around. But yeah, $20, can't go wrong. You can hold all the stuff. And what I'm going to do most likely is like just use this thing as a shell and put like some kind of metal around it or something. That way, like, it's a little bit more reinforced. But yeah, it's cool. Has some provisions for a lock. Ooh. Right here. So yeah, for a nice little range case, you really can't complain. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.